Salute, salute, salute. What it is, what's happening, man? Wow. Nocturnal thoughts with a real quick video, then I'll make it out the way. Is Errol Speance back? People went crazy all day yesterday, and I didn't tap in because the fuck, you just tweeted I'm back. I think it's Twitter or X or whatever social media platform. I do not know these different social media platforms. He tweeted I'm back, and everybody talking about it. You know what? I was listening to Blue Blood Sports, and I hardly ever do anymore. But he was doing the video. He was talking about that whole little Jamel Charlo situation that everybody took and ran with a little bit of audio leaked of him talking about hitting somebody in the eye, and people just assumed that he was talking about his wife. It might be possible that he was actually talking about a transgender man or a transgender woman. See, that's why I'm not trying to be the first person to just talk about everybody else's business. All I really want to talk about is what you do inside the ring and what you do inside the gym training. So if Errol Speance is back in the gym training, salute. If he's back on social media, I don't care. If he's back as far as the rematch and the negotiations with Terrence Bud Crawford is official, and now he's going to start back, preparing and getting back in physical peak form, then I salute it. But my thing is this: what's your excuse? What's your excuse? Because everybody 2024 got their New Year's resolutions, talking about their different goals, things they didn't fell off from, things that they wanted to do last year, things that they didn't get accomplished. Everybody come up short somewhere. If you living and you got goals set, you're going to get some of those goals achieved. You might even overachieve, but you still going to not hit every single mark, or else that means you done running. The race is over. What is you coming back from? What is you trying to get to? If Errol Speance is back from the performance he had in a big fight that was talked about for years, he lost. I had no excuses. I didn't hear no excuses from Errol Speance. And now that he's back in whatever form that he's back in, all that shit should do is motivate people to reach for their own greatness. In the little picture that I seen that was posted, I think on Johnny Says, I think it was his platform, but the picture that was posted with Errol Speance giving the thumbs up saying he was back, the majority of the comments I read, it was a few sprinkled out. It was a few gangsters that was sprinkled out in that was saying some real gangster stuff like, "Welcome back, champ," and "You look like you've been keeping in shape," and things like that. But for the majority, it was the same lame comments talking about, "Look at his eyes. He look high. He about to get beat to death. He's been scared and hiding for all this time," and so on and so forth, about all this lame shit, talking bad about a man that's living a life on a level so much higher than what the majority of us are living on. So if that's what that's why he'd be one of my favorite fighters. Every fighter gets shitted on. Every person gets shitted on. If you're doing anything with your life, somebody gonna be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? But the amount of hate that I see Errol Speance get has always, in my opinion, exceeded the hate that Terrence Bud Crawford get. Terrence Bud Crawford may have not got all of his accolades and his flowers, and he had a lot of doubters and people talking about his resume, but I didn't never see the amount of just pure hate. I seen some hate for Terrence Bud Crawford from some lame ass people that exist, but the hate for Errol Spence to me has still always been on a higher level of people that's just the lamest motherfucking people with no motion on this planet at all, that try to gang up and find, it's like a bunch of I don't know what the fuck you want to call them. I don't even know what to compare these people to, but they blow my mind about that they're gonna attack me just because I'm saying what I'm saying. It's gonna be, I guarantee you, it's gonna be one lame comment on here talking about, oh, you an Errol Spence dick rider, or oh, you picking up, you standing up for Errol Spence when he got his ass beat, or Errol Spence is high, or he's a drunk, or Errol Spence got in a car crash and that's y'all excuse why he lost to Terrence. But it's gonna be somebody saying some lame ass shit, and they trying their best to outlame each other. It's like they get on their comments, and it's like they having a competition of who could be the lamest motherfucker and say the dumbest shit, trying to tear down somebody. And it's cool. It is what it is. It just, to me, shows that certain people, you just can't tear them down. You can't stop them. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can knock them down, but you can't keep them down. You know what I'm saying? They learn from their mistakes. They learn from their losses. They know how to, you know, and ain't nobody motherfucking perfect. Ain't nobody got no goddamn cape and cowl and no superhero with no superpowers. It's just man, blood, flesh, bones, and they got to go through the same shit we got to go through. They get, you know what I'm saying, aches, pains, sickness, a cold, a fever. They get beat up. They get fucking battered. They get bruised. They get in car accidents. They do stupid shit, drinking and driving. I like how many motherfuckers was probably drinking and driving just a couple of days ago during New Year's, but then to talk some shit about Errol Spence drinking and driving years ago, or him being high now, like the motherfuckers don't smoke. It's just lame shit, man. So, is he back? I hope the fuck he's back. I hope he's back training, getting in peak form. I don't give a fuck if he come back and fight your average Joe Smo and beat the shit out of them and retire. Yeah, that's cool. Retire on top with a good fight, good bang. You know, but I would rather see you go ahead and take care of your business, you know, with the rematch. Fight Terrence Bud Crawford. And the better I see him looking, the more confidence I be in him putting on a better performance. And if he looking like he indestructible Errol, if he looking like he can't be beat Errol, I'm going to still say I think Errol Spence is going to shock the world and he's going to beat Terrence Bud Crawford. As long as a shot that it sounds like Terrence Bud Crawford, you know, his form, which is so much better. He's been so much more disciplined. It showed up in that fight. He just had a spectacular performance, and the odds will be that he'll be able to put on another spectacular performance, or a performance that's still going to give him a victory. But either way, it makes no difference to me. Win, lose, or draw, I'm just rocking with Errol Spence to always prove all these hating, lame-ass motherfuckers wrong. Because the world is full of that. There's only a few Terrence Bud Crawfords. There's only a few Errol Spences in this planet. There's only a few Gervonta Tank Davises. There's only one Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk. These gladiators is what I'm saying. All these gladiators, Bam Rodriguez or Josh Taylor or Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? These people, man, to me, they inspire me because their mentality is a mentality that is fleeting fastly away from the men in America and the men of this planet. They turn it into lesser little creatures with no heart, no balls, no spine, and just no nothing. Just sitting at home on a computer, looking at great people and talking shit about them. And they ain't even talking good shit about them. They can't even talk it in a good way where I'd be like, that motherfucker had a good point. Shit, man. I never looked at it like that. Damn. You know what? The motherfucker is right. You know, it's just, that's very few. The majority of it is a bunch of people that you know in real life. I digress, man. I ain't gonna explain it because these motherfuckers ain't gonna understand it. Motherfuckers that subscribe to me, they know what I'm talking about. And I only my subscribers hit 3,000. That's perfect. We just keep it right there at 3,000, because that's like 300 Spartans in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? 3,000 subscribers is like 300 Spartans. It might be few, but I know that all the motherfuckers is warriors versus a whole army of weak motherfuckers that really can't fight at all. This is Nocturnal Thoughts, man. Salute, salute, salute. Bow.